Welcome to Words, Books and Letters, and in the studio with me today is Mr. Edward Lee, who is the Grand Chaplain of the Rosicrucian Order, which is located at the moment in San Jose, California. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Ali, for having me here. Pleased to be here.
Mr. Lee, the world situation with the Rosicrucian movement.
Yes.
Could you give me a little overview from your point of view?
Fine. The Rosicrucian Order, first of all, from the big picture, is located in various lands. We have, well, first of all, let's go to where I work. The headquarters is in San Jose, California. And that is a language jurisdiction, the English language jurisdiction for North America and the Caribbean and other places. And we have grand lodges in various countries. Tokyo operates in the Japanese language. In Baden-Baden, Germany operates in the German language, obviously. And in France, it's the French language. And the worldwide president, by the way, at the present time lives in France, by the way. We have a Grand Lodge in England, which oversees England and parts of Europe and so forth. The Scandinavian countries, Italian, Spanish, which is in Mexico City, Portuguese, which is in Brazil, and so forth. We are all teaching the same Rosicrucian studies, you see. And at the present time, we are very happy to announce that the so-called Iron Curtain countries, which are now, of course, no more, have been blossoming quite well. There have been those who have found out about the Rosicrucian teachings, and other groups as well, and have been, if I can use the word suppressed, all these years, have now come to the surface and are in fact joining with the Rosicrucian movement. They want to know that which we offer. They want to study, I should say, that which we offer. Last year, in 1995, in the summer, we had a meeting in the Czech Republic, Prague, and we had 200 new Rosicrucian members, which was almost impossible to visualize many years ago. And this is because, we know, this is because you can't stop thinkers from thinking. No matter what the political situation may be, those who wish to know more about themselves persist in thinking. And so when the conditions are right, they will affiliate, join, and of course the churches are benefiting as well. There is now the whole computer revolution, and we visualize us, the whole Rosicrucian order, as being on a network type of thing, and we have now entered the internet within the North American continent and a World Wide Web type of thing. And this is a forward-looking movement. We want to stay at the cutting edge type of thing, but at the same time, the studies are basic, and they are grounded in truth, and they are useful and practical to the average person in daily life. You see what I mean?
Well, your advertisements,
Yes.
they allude to Egyptian background.
Oh, yes.
Could you throw some light on this?
Yes, of course. In ancient times, let's pinpoint it about 1500 BC, there was what was termed the Egyptian mystery school concept, or in some encyclopedias they call it the the Egyptian mystery religions, which is a misnomer. But the point is that this whole search for knowledge, as far as we can gather, began in ancient Egypt in a systematic and orderly way with the Egyptian mystery schools, and spread through the centuries and coalesced about the 12th century into the name Rosicrucian, you see. Of course, there are other movements too, but the Rosicrucian movement has been in operation as a name since the 12th century. However, we gain our roots and our inspiration from the beginnings of this whole search for inner knowledge from ancient Egypt, you see. So we honor the roots, the heritage, if you will, from which we came, by often in some of our buildings and grounds and some of the paintings, they depict Egyptian scenes. Of course, this is not unusual. In America, at least, for many years, for centuries, the courthouses and so forth were in Greco-Roman style, the columns and so forth, and that's because of the system of jurisprudence sprung from ancient Greece and Rome. Now, the American system of jurisprudence most certainly was not worshiping ancient Greece and Rome, but simply paying homage to the heritage from which they come. And that's exactly what we do in the Rosicrucian movement, in answer to your question about the flavor of Egyptians. We don't worship ancient Egypt by any means, is it?